Alright, so what's up, people? Especially you French for friends. You're the only one who seems to appreciate this shit. It's okay. I don't give a fuck. Fuck people, man. So, yeah, I'm gonna do a casual game here. And I'm using my mass deck. This is my mass deck here. So, yeah, and I just got the Taj Mahal. Yeah, it's a pretty good fucking card. It kind of fits in any deck. So did Nostradamus, but Nostradamus, he was like Tintagel. You had to kind of wait for him. He locked for 6 turns or whatever the fuck. Taj Mahal works right away. So, yeah, and you know what's funny is I've been running into a lot of motherfuckers. Yeah, let's go. I've been running into a lot of motherfuckers that have a lot of these. Like, I ran into somebody that had the Holy Grail, which is a card that costs 30 and it does 300, but in League you can do that because you can get 30. You can't do that in the casual play. You get 30 fucking energy. I've been running into a lot of Archangels, and none of these people seem to, they have all the cards, but they don't seem to know how to fucking use them, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. You know, it is what it is, right? So, pretty sure we'll do that, and then, yeah, I should get Simulation Theory out of the way. Do 200 while I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm only plussing him. Art Deco, one of my favorite cards, even though I don't have it in this deck. You only have 18 slots, so you have to you have to kind of pick and choose where you put shit. What shit you put in and where you put it, you know? Are you seeing how this deck works? Are you starting to understand? Do that. Why? Because then I can get it back. I can get Taj Mahal back, and then I get more pluses. You know what I'm saying? Get the stuff that pluses you out of the way so you can get it back. You're cycling through the same fucking set of cards. If that makes any fucking sense. So we'll do that guy, and then we'll do Euclid because I want to get Euclid plussed up. And then we'll do Pi because Pi pluses itself up. Nuclear Pi. I've never understood why anybody plays that. Costs 5, it does 10, and you only get +1 on the energy. Never been able to understand that card. So many people play it though. I don't get it. It makes almost no sense. Alright, so here I have a conundrum. I'm going to do the number 42 in the Louvre Pyramid. I should do Zipslaw, but I'll save that for next turn after I see what he's got going on. If that makes any sense. Start a new round, you gotta fucking start thinking about shit differently. Speaking of which, definitely want to get that guy out. The Year 2038 Problem is one of my favorite cards. Period. It just is. Because it just... If you have 9 math cards in your hand, or in your deck, it just grows and grows and grows. I think this is where we're going to do Zipslaw. Yeah, because... Oh wait, I could do Set of All Sets and Trigonometry together and save Zipslaw. Or I could do Zipslaw now and then save that combo for later. I think I'll do that. Besides, that's turn 3, so that just lowers the cost of my other math cards. See, this is when you're building a deck, and I have a Greek deck, I have an Egyptian deck, I have a fucking math deck, I have 2 Arthurian decks. One is kind of hybrid and shit like that, so wow, so it's like I can do this, this, and this and pay nothing. Fine, I'll do that, and that and pay nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that, and that and pay nothing. This is how my deck fucking rolls, man. This is what I do. So obviously you know where I'm going with this one, right? This goes in the middle for the bonus. This goes over here. That card fucks them over and it helps me. And then we end turn. And then bonuses. Art Deco, I love that card. I swear I do. I really do love that card. I just don't have room for it in this deck. I have it in other decks. But as you can see, I don't need it in this deck. See, that's why I had to get that off the plate earlier. You see what I'm saying? Now what are we talking about? What are we going to do? We're going to do Pi because he pluses himself. I might as well get that guy off the plate too. And then we'll do this guy off the plate. How about that? There's no way he's going to go do that much damage. No, he's getting good gamed. Good game, bro. He's getting good gamed, my dude. He's getting good gamed. Yep. That's my fucking math deck, bro. I don't play, man. Daily cap reached. I wonder why. Let me add friend. And then let me do, I got lucky. How about that? Yeah, I got lucky. That's so fucking funny. That's so fucking funny. But exactly. When you fucking like, when you build your decks, so like this is my Greek deck here. I don't know if you can see that. And I got, other cards in there too. Hanging Gardens of Babylon is one of my favorite cards. I don't think that came out in my math deck. I think it's in there. I think it's in there. Ajax the Great. That's an awesome card for a Greek deck. Oh, Greco, also a great card for a Greek deck. You gotta build these decks around each other. That's my League deck over here, which is kind of weird because there's some Art Deco, Berserkers, and then you got music shit in there because they plus music shit. Then let's see, I have very low energy. This is just a fun deck. It's a weird, like everything is either really low energy or really high energy. Then I have low energy, which is actually a better deck. This deck rock and rolls, man. I got Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I do a lot of weirdo shit in here. Flying Cloud. This is an awesome card, by the way. You play it. Hopefully, you've already got Hanging Gardens of Babylon to fucking give you some pluses on that. And then you fucking play it, and then next time you have it, it's plus 100 permanently. And then if you play it twice, it's plus 200. Then this is my first Arthurian deck, which is kind of hybrid. So you can see that I have Art Deco in there. I have the giant Lantern Festival in there. Fun, I'm not even going to show you that one. Knights of the Round. This is my pure Arthurian deck. That's the one I showed you when I was playing. It's nothing but straight up Arthurian cards in Simulation Theory. Neteru, that's my Egyptian deck. With, of course, because, out of Africa, dude. You gotta do that, So there's that. Then I have a philosophy deck, believe it or not. I haven't played this one too much. This is kind of a new invention that I made. And then Bones, that's my... This deck rocks and rolls, man. Because you got these Sioux Blacks in the Bones, fucking... They all piggyback on each other. So, like, they're all these cards piggyback off each other. So when you play one, it helps all the others. And then, of course, I put stuff in there like Set of All Sets that I don't need a math deck for. Rabbit's Foot, obviously. Rabbit's Foot is one of those cards you just need in every deck that you can fit it in. Because you just leave it. Okay, so there's Rabbit's Foot. There's also Invisible Man. I don't think he's in this deck. Let me see. Okay, Dinosaurs, Art. Let's see if I have the Invisible Man in Art. Yeah. So I've seen people play this guy. You only need to play him if you've got him plussed up off other shit. Because basically at the start of every fucking turn, he pluses another card in your hand 10. So that's a guy you leave on the shelf. Rabbit's Foot's a guy you leave on the shelf. You don't play those cards, you let them build other cards. And when I see somebody play Invisible Man, like especially turn 1 of round 1, I'm like, what the fuck are you even doing? You don't know the game. You don't understand how this shit works. Don't do it. But yeah, I think my Mass deck is probably my strongest deck. My Mass deck, and then one of my Arthurian decks. Low energy is pretty strong too. Renee Descartes. Santa Claus, this is another card that you've got to get. Because basically it fucks over your opponent if he has strong cards, and it helps you if you have weak cards. Like anything below 4 on the energy, 40 or less on the lower number. So you can see, like, if you look at my cards, look, Rabbit's Foot I don't play. Taj Mahal's under 40. Martin Luther King's under 40. This is over 40, obviously, but that pluses my other cards. Under 40. This one pluses other cards. It locks immediately. It just pluses other cards. Under 40. Under 40. Under 40. Are you seeing the pattern? Under 40. Are you seeing the pattern? So under 40. And even though this guy, when you play him once, it's plus 100, it counts as the base level. So Santa Claus would still help that motherfucker, even after he's over 100. Well, not him, because he's 47 base. Under 40. You see what I'm saying? And then this guy, this is another card that you need to have if you're playing a certain kind of deck. Your cards, wherever they are, with 4 or less base energy, gain plus 10 until play. Wherever they are. That means even if you haven't even drawn them yet. When you see something that says wherever they are, you want that fucking card in your deck. Because it's just going to fucking help every fucking thing. So, like, this is, for cards in your hand. Which is, whatever you get, 7 or whatever that you get. But when you see wherever they are, your cards in hand gain plus 4 permanently, and this card gains plus 12 permanently. That's a powerful card, but it's not your cards in hand. This is your cards in hand, right? But when you start seeing wherever they are, that's when you're like, holy shit, wherever they are, oh damn, wherever they are. And that's my low energy deck, dude. It's a fun deck, man. But anywho, enough of this shit, right?